Welcome back. Now we're going to cover one of the most innovative and important features of the platform called automatic paywalls. Now, before we even get into the feature, I want to cover how it currently happens in other platforms that you've probably tried. So on FanView, you have what we call a subscription page. So when you're bringing your traffic from your top of funnel, they hit your subscription page, 1% of them click subscribe, the other gets lost and bounces away. And what you're missing out on is that this 99% of the people here, they do have potential revenue. Let's say 20% of them still have potential revenue, but they just didn't want to pay yet, right? They maybe wanted something first before being convinced to pay. And also the fact that, again, it's AI on the fact that you have the AI label doesn't help, and also the fact that it's a platform that's widely known for monetization doesn't help either. But on Telegram, the whole point is you have authenticity. The whole point is for you to be authentic and to be a real person. So the way that we're going to cover that is we use a feature that we're going to open on the settings icon, click on the paywall tab, and it's called automatic paywalls. And what it says here is automatically sends a PPV after a brief warm-up interaction with new fans to maximize conversion. By PPV, it means the first paywall, so that you qualify the user that he's a payer. Now, what you see here is essentially a script, and we have AI too, which is essentially AI-enabled conversation on the warm-up, but I'm going to cover the script one because it's really useful, and I think it covers 80% of the job anyway. So the important part here is that we provide you this capability for you to build this script, right, or this flow, but you have to be creative enough to understand how to make it generic enough so that it applies to everybody from your traffic, but also intimate enough so that they think that this was only sent to them. And the way that we enable you to do this is by enabling you to create voice notes, right? We covered this a bit earlier. If you can create a voice note via 11 Labs, download it as an MP3 and upload it to your Vault, you can actually add it as a step by clicking the Vault icon, going to your voice notes, clicking the voice note, and clicking save, and there you go. It's going to be sent automatically when a new fan comes in and says anything that he wants to say. The voice note is going to be sent, and then once you add another step, and once he replies to the voice note, you can add another step, which could be, did you like that? And then once he replies to this, you can add another step, and eventually this is the final step, which is the PPV, and then you can disable inbound DMs until he pays the PPV, which essentially, if you've done the job right here, then you will not have any issues with this part here, right? So the whole point is you want to be creative, put a voice note, put a video, put a live video. Again, use all of the capabilities that Lustify provides to make your operations as authentic as possible, and that will shoot your CVR through the roof, especially for the first paywall, because again, it's way more authentic and it's completely different from FanView. Another major upside of this feature is that even the people that do not pay on first touch, and what I mean by that is people that do not pay when they are first shown the paywall, they are still within your Telegram account. And that's a beautiful part about this. They don't fly away. That traffic doesn't bounce away and it's lost forever. There's no way for you to communicate with that traffic anymore. In Telegram, using this feature, they're still there. You can mass message them tomorrow or after tomorrow, and you'll recover 20-30% of that revenue eventually. And originally you thought, oh, these people did not buy, but eventually they will. And that's how you make a lot more money than you originally did. This was a quick, again, overview of this feature. You have to go in and kind of play with it yourself and be part of the group chat and community to understand more about it. But essentially, you can, again, the script one will provide 80% of the value. The only difference between using AI and script is that AI adapts in real time to what the fan says. So if he says, oh, I was bored at work today, I thought of messaging you, it's going to say, oh, what do you do for work? Oh, I'm glad that I could distract you for a minute. But with a script, it's obviously going to say whatever you make it say. So again, this is where your creativity as an operator has to come in and make it intimate enough and also generic enough so that it applies to everybody well.